Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys doing? You got sacked. No, you got sacked. Oh man, some things don't change on Football Manager then. Some things don't change. I feel sorry for you, man. I do think this is the... Okay, look. FM21, to me, it's like a... You know, Football Managers, I just said this on Twitter. Right? Football Managers, we love our car analogies. Right? So... my car analogy is you've given me a very sexy red convertible. I'm driving down the streets. It looks great. The engine is running fantastically. But the hood, hey man, it's faulty. Sun's up. I can't, the button doesn't work, man. I gotta do it manually. That's how I feel. I feel like she's got a split personality. That's World Manager 3. It's a phenomenal. If that match day experience was just a bit better, if they had just gone and just said, guys, we're not going to change it around too much. We're just going to keep the same in between match highlights mods from FM20. It would have been gold. But no. No. They had to go and give me the dugout. They had to give me an assistant manager who just wants to go out there and just keep telling me things I don't need to know. Right. I just realized the microphone was there. I do apologize. How are you guys doing, man? Let's dial down the music. I actually enjoyed the song. I wanted to, I love music, man. That's me. That's my nature. I have to have music in my life. No music, I'm sick. I'm dead. So how are you guys doing? Toku Yoru Buzu. Okay. Right. Schmite's boy, I feel bad for you, man. But hopefully we can help you out on the stream and you can be off and running and, knocking all those clubs away, saves away, do the kinds of things that you want to do. Sounds like something. Please do a Cop Diaries, my favorite series. Wow. I have really I'm waiting for the database. Okay, the reason why I haven't started a long-term save right now, there's a very important reason why. Because if they do an update to the database, which could happen, like it's happened many times before, they do an update to the DB, then you'll have to restart the save all over again, right? And if you want to be pure to it, I don't want to go to a club and find out, oh no, why is this guy, his attributes look so wrong, right? And then suddenly they come up, oh yeah, we made a mistake. That can happen. That's the reason why I don't start so early, right? I don't. I wait, and then when the time is right and I feel like it can be something that I want to do, then yeah, I will go in and I'll just go, hey, it's time now, man. And Cop Diaries, yeah, maybe. I don't know. I always do the Cop Diaries. It's like I keep doing the same stuff every year. But this year, there's a slight difference, right? There's more stuff on YouTube in terms of live streams because I'm going to stream here most of the time. Because first up, the quality of the streams is better. And of course, yeah, my videos, they don't die a natural death like they do on Twitch. All good in the FM hood? Yeah, man. The engine is like boom, boom, boom. So sweet. I mean, I've explained it on the recent Match Engines video. I'm doing a video that's coming out tomorrow right? It's the storming 4-4-2 system that I have. That is the football is just it's just too good. I mean, come on, it's like the first tactic I upload is 4-4-2. People might go, man, I don't want to play this tactic, but seriously, it's a 4-4-2 that explores the half spaces, the space between the space. Right? It's that kind of tactic. And I love the tactic. It's very fun. But today we're going to do something different. But let's check out the chat. You like the game tactics feel more realistic, especially AM position in 4-3 seems to work way better. Yes, it does. In fact, I like the engine because of the fact that they made 2 significant changes to the engine. That was enough for the engine. Of course, there were other small little match engine changes as well. Positioning of the keeper was improved. Set piece routines marking was improved. The logic in marking was... The thing here about Football Manager is this, right? Okay, this is something we all need to understand. It's got to do with the way the game was written. Now, essentially, to make it, to simplify it, it's like... I don't want to say the same things I say in the video, but essentially you got options now, right? When a player goes in, he sees something, he can change his mind. Previously, the player goes in, he's committed, right? So it drove something I like to call the decisions dilemma, right? So that we had a problem. I called it the decisions dilemma, and that's one of the reasons why Liquid was so strong. Why Scramjet was my super tactic that, could not be defeated by any other tactic in the world. The only tactic that was even close to that was Diablo, right? And then what SI did was, okay, they had to improve the defensive side, right? By making the strikers score less. So yeah. So what they've done right now is they've improved the decision-making ability of the players by adding slices to the programming and the animation, which allows the player to change midstream and makes it look a lot more realistic. And that has been a huge change. Now that's the first change, right? And then the second change, of course, is how focus works. And that's the best one. You love my handbook of tactics? It's out, right? You check that, it'll pop up in the chat eventually, right? It should, I hope. That's what's supposed to happen. If it doesn't happen, then it'll be in the description of the video. I'll put it in the description later. It'll be there too. So the link should be there. Hopefully it comes up. It should come up in 20 minutes, I guess. Greetings from apa khabar? I think that's how they say in Indonesia. I know in Malaysia and in Indonesia, but you guys in Indonesia, man, I love the way you guys speak. It's like music, man, every time. It's like you give the language such... It's like listening to poetry. Really, it's like musical. No wonder music is so deep in your roots, man. It's like Indonesians and Filipinos. You guys know how to rock, man. It's like I can catch an Indonesian rock band any time of the year. Indonesian and Filipinos. Wow. Thank you from Indonesia. What's up, Mikami, Chester? How are you doing, man? Do one season with Liverpool? Yeah, I might. I mean, I think we did it on Discord last night, right? We replicated Liverpool like guys, that was the fastest replication on the planet, man. It was a boom, 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 done. It's out. Do you think the central play is a bit too overpowered in this beta? I think 3 striker systems are too... I have a feeling. I had a few tactics, and then one of my friends here, so on Discord, he linked something just now earlier, and I honestly believe that 3 striker systems are strong with all this attacking play. I mean, let's put it this way: you're trying to sell a game. I hate to be the bearer of bad tidings, but sometimes you have to be realistic with our friends. Last year, everybody complained about central attacking play being useless. So they release the game and they tell each other, no, don't make defending so solid, okay? All right, let them score their goals, but make sure it's like the average. Don't score too many goals. Now I'm seeing on Twitter 6690, 6690, 7372. I score 60. Real Madrid go in first 3 games, 15 goals are scored. Yeah, central attacking play is going to be. They're gonna rein in central attacking play. Just watch, because it is actually quite OP at the moment. Some combinations are just too strong. My target man and Porsche combination, Andrea Bellotti is at what? He's at scoring for fun. So I have a strong feeling that they might have to rein in. But I mean, let the boys have the fun in this. Have the fun in the sun for a while. Eh? I hope SI don't. I hope they let them go out there and let them enjoy the game. COVID is, you already added COVID into the game for the first season. Please let them have fun. Come on. Don't let them score all the goals they want. Please don't curb it. Let us have some fun, man. Long throws are still OP. Short throws are OP too. I mean, yesterday we did a stream, right? I had a long throw, boom, goes in. I got a short throw, boom, fella dribbles, scores the goal. Then a short corner, fella gets the ball, goes in, scores the goal. Long corner, the corner to the far post, the guy hits it, and I'm going like, okay, right, which one do I choose? They all score goals now. So I'm like, okay, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. I'm enjoying the match engine. I hope you guys are too. So, beta that's why I keep telling everybody, have fun. Have a lot of fun. This is not the time. Okay, this is my honest opinion. Take it. I'm not here to tell you how to play your game. Right? I'm not. I'll share my experiences after playing the game to such a point. For such a long time, you can even call me the grandfather of Football Manager. Okay. You want to enjoy yourself during the beta, because this is like your preseason. Go out there, try all kinds of different things, play with different teams, have a feel for what's going on, understand the ins and outs of the game, right? That will stand you in good stead. Then get serious November 25th. That's when the gloves come off, you're in the ring, you're up against Mike Tyson. Okay, put on your gloves, get ready for round 1. That's what's going to happen. Oh my God, Tactics Gaming, Niagara Falls, Canada, you are so far away. Zahid Zuri, you're from Malaysia. Well done. Hey, I got Selangor coming in. I got my Selangor jersey. But we got this slight problem with, Post Laju right now. Sikit problem there. So Post Laju, the whole bloody postal office got COVID. So I can't get my packages in. My wife is going, you want to order what? Yeah, my Nigerian jersey, my Selangor jersey, my Malaysian Tigers jersey, they're all coming in. No, you're not. Okay. Why? Because the whole postal center was hit with COVID. Not the whole, just a couple of staff. Doesn't work with my wife, man. To my wife, maybe 5 staff is the whole damn department. Fancy doing of West Bromwich Albion safe and actually giving us a chance. Rachel, you guys are the champs. You guys can do it. Look, West Bromwich Albion isn't that bad a team to manage, right? We've had some really good success stories on Discord, and we're going to share them. I'm going to share them. Probably, I will do one save. I've done this saving a team from relegation, right? West Brom is not a team from relegation, but West Brom have got some real history in them too, right? I mean, you look back at the years West Brom, maybe look at the players that have come through the ranks at West Bromwich Albion. Yeah. I mean, now you got me thinking. That's it. Now I'm like, my hands are underneath the table going, I'm actually doing this underneath the table. Like, that sounds like a plan. YouTube didn't remind me. No, you have to have your notifications on, right? Have to have your notifications on. So that makes you Papa Turf or Papa Pitch. I don't know, man. Man, already in my next YouTube video, I'm talking about Barney. Can you believe it? Halfway through my YouTube video, I break out into Sesame Street. So you can imagine what I'm doing on the video. And I'm talking about Football Manager 21. Oh, man. Seriously. Why do I have an ass man who seems like he's got diarrhea coming out from his mouth? Look, the whole game is beautiful. I love the game. Football Manager 21 is so cool. The moment you start it, you go bum, 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 bum. You get to the match day experience. You see this sexy red convertible in front of you. Can't wait to get inside. You start the engine, you hear a sexy hum. Boom, you feel it. You feel the vibrations. You know this car is going to take you somewhere. And then when you're driving, you're going, what a nice car. Then you press the button for the hood to come down and it doesn't work. That's the match day experience for me. How about Lion City Sailors or Asian Glory? Man, Lion City Sailors are bit tough. I kind of like way away from Singapore already. I'd rather go and manage Sarawak than manage Singapore, honestly. Because every time I manage Singapore, I go into a rant about local football. It becomes a very, very personal thing for me. I always end up in a bad mood when I'm doing Singapore. It's just my own thing. I'd rather manage Malaysia than Singapore, man. Nice jersey, yes. Thank you. Finally got this in. I'm slowly building up my collection, right? Slowly building up my collection of jerseys from all over the world. Eventually, I'm going to have a jersey from every single country. All right, that's my goal. Okay, I'm still a long way from there, but I want to have every single jersey. I'm hunting the Nigerian 1994 jersey, the grey one that they wore when they scored their first, where Rashidi Yekini scored their first World Cup goal. That's the one I'm really after. I can't get my hands on it. We need to make a YouTube video to help us with tactics and set up training to help. Okay, training. Here's a quick tip. Nothing changed. FM20 training, nothing changed. Perhaps the only thing that changed was the mentoring, but they just made it easier with the UI. As far as training is concerned, you can't really import schedules right now because we are in beta. For some strange reason, they tied the damn thing to the workshop. So now we can't actually import the schedules, but you can import everything else. Go figure that one out. Okay. But the schedules that I had last year, they worked. I have already exported the schedules, but you can't really import them at the moment. So my advice is use my schedules from last year. They still work. Especially the balance training one that I did last year, the lazy one I do on stream all the time, that still works. As far as tactics is concerned, my handbook is going to be coming out right now. My handbook should be out today. For all the tactics. I've got like 100 over tactics inside there. I think like, bloody hell, there's more than 100 tactics. No, sorry. 13 tactics. I created 100 tactics last year. 13 tactics. What am I saying? Okay. Oh my goodness, if there are 100 tactics, I'm really in trouble. Okay. No. 13 tactics. Let's get reasonable here. Okay. I have tactics inside there. Storming 442 is in there. That should be fun for you guys. I'll try and see if I can go to Dropbox right now and find the link and link it, because I haven't seen it appear in chat, which is really annoying because it's supposed to do all these kind of things automatically, but apparently certain things in this world don't seem to work automatically for me today. All right, share, copy the link. Could be a good boy. Come in here and paste. There we go. That's the link. Okay, it takes you to my Dropbox. That's the Dropbox folder for FM21. It's going to have views, it's going to have tactics, it's going to have schedules, even as my FM21 handbook for tactics. So I've listed some of the tactics out over time. What I will do is I'm going to add more to it. There's a chapter on set pieces, updated for FM21. Certain strategies that worked in FM20, I'm left it inside there. There are no training stuff as far as I'm, the details, the book is too big. My bloody book is like quite big, quite thick. I had to split it into 3 parts this year. You recently finished your first season and already got Nugents. Yeah, I know. There's a bit too many Nugents, right? I think they might, I don't know. I felt that there were far too many at the start, right? But let's wait and see. It's a bit early, right? I'm more interested in 5 to 10 seasons down the track to see whether there's a shortfall in Nugents in certain areas of the game, because that's going to be more important, right? Because you might find out that there are no inverted wingers in the game. That's going to be serious. Do I not stream on Twitch anymore? Because videos on Twitch don't last forever. Whereas here, they do. That makes more sense because a lot of people seem to want to see the playstyle, what's going on. Because for these videos, especially where I create tactics, I want them to be on YouTube, not on Twitch. Because on Twitch, they'll go away. And that's like a real waste, right? Because most of the stuff I do during the beta running into the first few weeks, that stuff I find it helps people more, right? Especially the tactical creation side of it all. And I want to help people out. So that's what I want to do. I know sometimes the sound echoes for some strange reason. Why no YouTuber play FM Touch? Because FM Touch is like, don't know. I don't play FM Touch. I can't say why, but I don't like it. I like FM Touch, but it's a bit too how do I put this? It's simple. Too simple for me. I'd rather have something that is like I'd rather have something that has got a bit more bite to it, right? So there's more to do. And more people ask me about questions about training and stuff. Can you rewatch YouTube? Of course you can. You can rewatch YouTube. That's the reason why I'm doing it on YouTube. Am I Hindu? No, I'm not Hindu, man. I'm Sikh. As in, I'm supposed to wear the bangle, but I'm not wearing bangles as well. This is a bit stupid. My mom sees me, she's going to hang me from the first flagpole she finds, man. Where are the default? Oh, no. There's only, SI only created one skin this year because they only had time for one skin. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Boomtown. FM21 is quite easy, right? Yeah. A lot of people are going to find it very, very easy. Lion City's chance since his first club in Singapore that is privatized by a billionaire. I hope Peter Lim will buy another Singapore club too. That's the thing, right? Now, finally, these guys are, instead of buying Valencia, they're buying some club in Singapore and trying to develop it. Instead of going all the way to Europe and trying to sucker punch some other club and try to make money from them. Where do you think I was so angry I was really a very angry Singaporean for a while. Yeah. Okay. All right. So let's get on. Let's crack on. Let's talk about the game. All right. First up, we're doing quite okay. I mean, this is I've been playing the 4-4-2 right lately. So, some crazy football. We played really well. XG events are quite strong. I mean, like 1.82 is decent. But right now, 3 striker systems tend to generate higher XGs for me than 2 striker systems. But 2 striker systems are so simple to set up right now. It's unbelievably easy. So, this is crazy, man. So, I've created some really, like, this is the 4-4-2. So simple. It's just ruling the half spaces. It's like it owns the half spaces. And okay, and what I like about the game right now, really simply, is this, right? This attacking efficiency and defensive efficiency is actually very helpful. Why? Because when you go into a game, sometimes you want to know how leaky you are, but you can't really tell what kind of chances you're conceding. And I find this to be a very useful indicator. Like here, I can tell that I'm giving up like 9 shots on average in a game, right? But the conversion rate for the opposition is very low, 5%. Anything above 10% is not good, right? You want to always be in this quadrant. So I find that this is very, very solid. Do you do match analysis? I mean, I did at the start. Yeah, I always like if I'm seriously like only want to play one tactic and I'm want to focus on games, right? I'll do this. I'll come into these games before a match, right? This is how I do my pre-match homework first. Because there's good information here now. So I go to the scout report, right? Scout report tells me the average height. Okay? This is good, right? Because then I know whether I set pieces, for example, what kind of a problem they're going to be, right? Okay. Then there's some decent information here. Okay, analyst report is still the same from last year, so if you know how to use this, it shouldn't be a problem. Individual match analysis is still here. I don't really use this, but what I go to immediately for every single game, right? Every single game is the same thing. Okay, conceding. Who's my next opponent? So my next opponent is Cagliari. Right? So I go into this game and I look for Cagliari wherever they are. Okay, I don't even know. Oh, there we go, Cagliari. Okay, they on average, right? They only face like 10 shots a game. And they are sides find them 13. So they are basically a pretty middle of the road kind of team, right? So I'm gonna have to be careful with this team because they sound like a team that is reasonably decent, right? Because you look at the other clubs around here, they're all decent clubs, right? Atalanta, Benevento, Crotone is like okay, Sampdoria. I mean, we are very strong defensively, but this just tells me the defensive efficiency, right? Okay, so. Okay, they do concede goals, but they're not going to concede many shots, right? Okay, now scoring. Let's talk about how Cagliari are attacking. Now, I will look here first. Because this half is going to just tell me how many shots they're going to be taking. I don't want Cagliari anywhere here. Right? So Cagliari, where are you? There we go. Cagliari is here. They are not a team that sits back. Because right now in the game, when you go in, you don't know what their mentality is. The mentality widget doesn't change, which is phenomenal. Because in the old days, people would just go into the game and go, hey, you know what you're supposed to do? This is what you're supposed to do. They're playing on control mentality. You should play on, they're playing on balance. You should play positive. When they play counter, you should play balance. I mean, I didn't even understand the logic behind that. It's like, okay, some scientific method is going on over here, but nobody explained to me the basis of the science. But never mind, whatever works for them. But here, this tells me generally how many shots they take in a game. Like 10 to 11. That's quite a lot, right? But we aren't that far away from them. Look at that. We're in the same zone. So in terms of attacking potential of the opposition I'm facing today, they can give me trouble if I don't watch myself. Because we are the only reason why I'm here on this side of the sheet is because we are damn good at finishing, right? So our finishing is very clinical. We got a very high conversion rate, almost 20%. Now this is unheard of, literally unheard of in the modern game, right? Most teams' conversion in football is about 17%, 15 to 17%. That's like the average, right? So but our conversion is very close to 19 to 20%. And this comes with me playing this kind of football. I've been changing tactics like people change underwear every day. Okay, so look at this. I've been changing tactics like crazy. So it's been working. So when I go into the match, I have to pay attention to that information because that tells me what I'm expecting, the kind of game I should be expecting. Then, of course, we have the scouting reports, right? So we go scouting. I don't have the scouting reports. Like Cagliari, okay. So this is the scouting reports. You can see the whole scouting report. It will tell you the expected tactical stuff. Fluid counter attack was kind of right. Okay. So we can expect when they say fluid, it means expect more than 2 people to show up in front of your goal. That's what it means. So that's see. Fluid means you got a few players coming up. They're all gonna swing up. You can watch the number of players that come into the box. They're gonna be compact. You're gonna be attacking me. All right, so you can do this, but I hardly ever do this, right? So this is the only thing I'm looking for. Okay, done. So we kind of know the expected tactical style. Then when you come in here, cautious structured. Okay, they're playing a 4 deep 2. No, this is not deep 2. Box to box and deep line playmaker. They might be roaming here fullback. This is when I start analyzing the system, right? This is most likely support, and this could be defend duty, but there's no point, right? I mean, I'm not going to waste my time with this, but I just know that they're playing a 4-2-3-1. I should be very careful. But today we are doing all kinds of experiments, so you could lose this game. We are going to go and play the Wonder Boy 3-4-3. This is a system that was very popular in FM20 in our community. This is like Scramjet from the past, but Scramjet had a sweeper, right? So you got libero, ball playing defender, defensive winger, AM, 3 strikers here. All told, this guy, let's try something different. We're going to tell him to stay wider. I want to see what the movement patterns are, because I believe 3 striker systems are very strong. Now the question is this, right? Okay, when you play a system like this, and then you got in FM20 now, 21, we've got focus play, right? Okay, focus play is kind of handy when it comes to overlaps. But what the focus play also does is, it focuses the pass. Last year, focus play was very boring. All he did was focus runs. I don't understand why. Focus down the right flank. Okay, boss, I'm running down the right flank. You're going to pass the ball sooner or later, right? Okay, I'm running. That's what it was doing, okay? Focus play now actually focuses the passes. Hey, I'm sending the passes down your side. Okay, be ready for my pass. And then players come in to support the focus. That is huge. Okay, it's the second biggest thing in this match engine. So you kind of can you can use that, but you gotta be thinking about things like your width, your roles, how your tactic is playing, how your build-up is going to be. So here my build-up is actually, I don't even know how I'm building up. Okay, look, we got ball playing, he's going to bring it up. This guy's going to hook back but he's going to try this. The reason why he's going this way I ask you to stay wide is because I want most of the focus to be on the flanks. Right? I don't want it to go through the middle because it's kind of obvious, right? You can see it, right? We don't have any players in the middle. Okay, so we're gonna focus play. We're gonna play this without focus first. Then we're gonna see what we're gonna adjust. So that's my plan. No, for me, tactics is not about I change tactics. Like for me, okay, it starts becoming fun when I start taking more of a challenge. I like to manage this kind of mid-level clubs like Torino. I mean, this is a beta, of course, right? So I will definitely, because when I'm playing by myself, I'm focused a lot more on patterns, right? So you don't see me streaming. So I'm like, okay, this is what's happening. This guy is going there. It's like real, like, you take out note, paper, pen, everything, literally like I feel I'm in school. I'm studying the game. I'm understanding everything I need to understand about the game. And I want to share that experience with you guys. But eventually I start playing on different, I have my own difficulty settings. Like, for example, I don't use the search. I don't use this. I don't use this in the game. Right? I never come here. I've been doing this DOF, right? Last year I was doing the request DOF. Whenever I come here, I'm asking the DOF for his options. Right? He's the one that goes out and comes back and asking that I'll come here, ask the DOF for recommendations. But now they got recruitment meetings. So I'm going to use a recruitment meeting instead. So that's one of my challenges. And of course, I match different kinds of clubs. Do you put your defenders on get back on set pieces when you play? How do you get players to get back on set pieces? Ben Brigidi, if you can tell me how you do that, I also want to know how you can do that. Because really, get back on set pieces is unless you say when you set up a set pieces, they are going back. Because I don't really understand that question. Is it good to see two striker systems? Yeah, good to see two striker systems working. But they were working in FM21 as well, 20 as well. It's just even more potent right now. No. I think if there's anything they'll change the three striker system, not the two striker systems. Because when they tweak the three striker systems, automatically they'll tweak it for the two strikers. Because the three strikers, if I'm not mistaken, I have a gut feeling about one of the patterns. I want to see if it pans out again. How do you know when to change passing directness and tempo? Basically, passing directness is about you got to look at your width, right? First up, passing directness is your length of your pass, right? Essentially, that's it. Okay. 2. It's got to do with the skill of your players as well. Can they actually do that? Because the thing about passing directness is this. It's basically like short. Just think of it this way. Short, mix, direct, long. 4 modes, right? Okay. As you move the slider, you kind of like a bit more of this and a bit less of that. Okay. So when you start short, it's like short passing, I'm really bad at passing. Can you just give me, I'll come very close to you. Give me the ball. There's no way you're going to miss. Okay. That's short passing. Standard passing is mixed passing, which is, okay, should I go long? Should I go short? Or should I play the direct pass? That's the one in the middle. Okay. Then you've got like things like direct passing. Now, when you see direct, that is a lot more challenging. Because that is a specific pass to a specific player or a specific location. That is the hardest type of passing. And then you've got long. Long means punt it and hope for the best. So whenever you choose your passing styles, you want to look at your players, whether they can do that. Then you want to look at your width. Because sometimes I see people playing short passing and they play wide width. Nothing is wrong with that, because if you have a playmaker will make that pass. Right? Everybody else will pass it short. So you got to think about your formation, and then you got to think about passing as well. So when you're not so sure, play on balance. That's it, which is the middle setting. If you're kind of more savvy, right, with passing, like, you're thinking to yourself, this team, I'm gonna slow my game down, but I'm gonna make them run all over the pitch. This is what I do, right? I go wide, direct, low tempo. Then what happens is the tempo is low, but the direct passing and the width is the one that gives me the tempo, because my players are gonna take their time to get into position. Then we're gonna move the ball around. See, and that creates the kind of that in itself moves another team around. On top of that, I'm happy. Why? Because my team is not going to suffer that much. What formation we use for Genoa? I wouldn't know, man. I really wouldn't know what to use for Genoa, because I haven't managed Genoa yet. Right? Analyze the team and see what works for them. A lot of formations work. 4-2-3-1, 4-3-1-2, 4-4-2, 4-1-4-1. They all work, man. So many. My recruitment was a waste of time. Just came in with all old players on one high wages. Yeah, I know. Like I said, whenever, okay, because it's a new feature, right? Because it's a new feature, I would strongly recommend anybody who finds a recruitment meeting not making sense, right? File a bug report. But please, when you file a bug report, don't put a screenshot there and say, this is a bug. They won't look at it. I won't look at it. So read the guidelines. Essentially, all you got to do is explain what you did, right? Doesn't have to be more than a few lines long. Bum, 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 bum. This is what I did. I said a recruitment meeting. Bum, these are my conditions. And they gave me these players. Save the game right immediately after that, right? If you save the game immediately after that, or save the game before that, right? Or save the game before, have a save. Hopefully you had a save before and then you have a save after. Then send both the saves into SI. They've got a cloud center upload, right? It makes it very easy. There are a lot of variables in the game that might not pan out, right? So go for it. Right? That was what I would do. How do I make my own players move away from their dribbling teammate into space? Usually just stand and watch. Look, it's got to do movement with the roles and duties that we've chosen as well. You are asking in terms of the offside trap. Wow. Or go back to trigger. You want them to trigger the offside trap? I still don't understand the question. Right. Let me go back to your question again. Do you put your defenders on get back on set pieces when you play an offside trap? You can't ask your players to go back on an offside trap because there's no set piece for offside trap. There's nothing you can do for the offside trap. Right. The only way you can tell the defenders not to play the offside trap, to stay back, is to not play the offside trap. Hey, Pramod, how are you doing, man? Long time no see. How are you? Would you recommend short passing and low tempo? I would recommend a tactic that works for you, right? A lot of systems are short passing, low tempo. But I wouldn't recommend short passing and low tempo. Never in 1,000 years. Because your players are so close together, passing it short, they're all going to come back and defend in time. So you got to think about width, you got to think about tempo. If short passing with tempo, you better have some very good players in there, man. Like teams like Barcelona and Spain played that kind of football, short passing, low tempo, cautious mentality even. But they were world-class players that could, run circles around the team because they're off the ball, first touch, composure, balance, agility was just sheer good, and then they could pass a ball through the eye of a needle in the middle of a tornado. Okay, so yeah. Ever thought about doing a save with Sport? I did Sporting Lisbon before. One of the best teams of Portugal. One of my favorite teams to manage as well. Yeah, one of my favorite teams. Yeah, tactics. If you rarely sign anyone, same here, man. I hardly have signed anybody. Okay, let's go and see. Okay, so that's my thing. I hope I answered some of your questions. Let's carry on with this pre-match. Okay, pre-match press conference. Do you know what I've been doing? Send assistant. It's not one of my favorite parts of the game. If you guys are into it, yeah, so enjoy yourselves. It ain't my part of the game. So I'm not gonna sit down here and fake it. I don't fake shit. Okay. I'm not gonna sit down here and fake that I'm enjoying a press conference when I don't really enjoy press conferences very much. I know there's some interesting reactions. Probably if I feel like it, I will do it. Right. What is this? No, decline. Responsibilities. Let's not be so mean, right? Okay. Let's not be so mean. Huh? We give the responsibility to somebody else now. Yeah, we don't want to take part anymore. Let's not make the press hate us. We give it to somebody else. Who's your favorite coach in real life? I don't really have a favorite coach. Yeah. I like to look at all the ideas that coaches come up with. I like Bielsa's ideas. Pep Guardiola for being such a good, chef. He takes all these ideas and whips up a dish of his own. There's the Hungarian goalkeeper. One of the Hungarian coaches was one of my favorites too. The Johan Cruyff's ideas were cool, but I preferred Rinus Michel's ideas because Johan Cruyff took it from him. I enjoy watching Sir Alex Ferguson, Bobby Moore. Of course, there's so many managers, right? Man, I like all kinds of managers. I prefer the more man managers than anything else. Adjusting corners? No. Depends on what you're doing, right? You can leave it on. Why don't you leave it on? Okay. The set pieces for corners, right? I find that honestly, Still on this. These are my set pieces or corners. I haven't changed it. I haven't done any corner routines yet. But I've written about it in the book because I tested some corner routines before. I used the last year's corner routines. I made a slight modification. It's in the book. And I find that it works. You got to look at your goalkeeper's area reach as well. All right, so let's see what happens. What have we got here? I want to add roam from position here for this guy. Let him roam about. Let's see what happens. Okay, what we got? Rincon, Verdi. Rincon is pretty okay. His positioning is not too bad. Now, what you can do in the game is this, right? Okay. You're not sure who to play in this position? That's how you find out. Because role ability right now factors in current ability. Meaning, if you're going to play a complete forward right now, who is your best complete forward in the club? Belotti. Now, do you need to change? If I were to bring Adair on, do I need to change him? Do I need to change his role to suit him? No, now look at this. What do I want that role to do? I just want him to run wide, get the ball and drop it into the box for a cross, or I just want him to beat a player and maybe once in a while try and score, but I want him to keep the ball more than anything else. So I'm looking at agility, balance, first touch, composure, dribbling, passing, vision, decisions, right? So I'm looking for the attributes that I think are necessary for that job. So he might struggle a bit, so I might run out of strikers with this role. Okay, so let's quick pick. Aha! Asman comes in with his recommendations. We got Belotti, that's not too bad. We've got Bonazali, who's basically just a poacher or an advanced forward, that's fine. Then got Zaza, another player with some decent strength, passing, and it was okay for decisions. Okay, it's basically alright. Okay. Then we got Linetti here. This is what I like about Football Manager this year, right? Look at that. They play, except for this guy, Verdi, right? He does jack shit. He's not playing here. Ansali, you come in. Okay. That was a bad choice. What's wrong with my ass, man? Get out of here. You're fired. That's it. Okay, we got Izo as a libero. Passing, vision, decisions. Okay, he's got no vision. Oh yeah, we lost one of our fullbacks. I'm gonna put Voyoda here instead. Okay, all right, because he actually is a fullback. And we're putting a fullback right in the middle of if that pair. What do you think of Ole, Arteta? Give Arteta time. Give Lampard time. They have not proven themselves yet. None of them. It's too early. I think they are OP. Can we get an update? Well, Casper, are you playing a competition right now? I suspect they're OP because I've seen certain things that suggest they're OP. But I need to play a lot more to confirm my suspicions, right? It's still too early for me to say it, but I believe that they have the potential of becoming very, very OP. Because so far, I've had a few matches where my 3 striker systems have got XGA of something like 3. And then I had one game I played earlier, a few days ago, also very high XG for the 3 striker system. So, and one of my 4-3-1-2 also had very high numbers there as well. So I was like, I need to see more than just that. I need to see a few more patterns before I can say Rincon. Okay, let's go. All right. And then if a tactic works here, I have to go and toss it over to Real Madrid. And then I've got to load in my Barcelona B team and try this out. I love this, man. So finally somebody decided to go to a real football game and get an official team sheet. All right, so what do we do here? Oh man, I don't want to say anything. Okay, can I just go something? I want you to pick off A last time. No, we failed, so no. I expect nothing but a win. Okay. Good morning, useless, pathetic noob. How are you, man? Casper, it's early, man. Give it some time. We don't make announcements here without trying this game out. Okay, so what? We watch this and then, okay, let's look at comprehensive. Oh man, comprehensive is too much pain. Okay, then we'll have the replays on 2D classic, right? Because this is so, look at 3D, man, this year. It's so nice. Okay, but this does not tell me their spatial distances, right? So let's go out here. Let's see if I can learn from here. Okay. All right, bro. Okay, that's not good. Yeah, open me up very, very carefully. All right, what's my possession numbers? Okay. Linetti's already got a yellow card. Look at how quickly he got a yellow card. But we have to, we can't react automatic. That's it. Very fast, right? From outside the edge of the box. This is so useless. Okay. That is like, look at this. This is like, I don't want this information. By the time I click all this, right, I'll miss all the important information in the game. Okay, so far, 6.6, 6.7, 6.8. Linetti to Zaza. Back to Linetti. Another one. For Arsenal on FM21, 442 or 433? 433. Or 3412. Yeah, Arsenal have the players for 3412. They can even play a 343 diamond. Yeah. You got Thomas Partey. Thomas Partey is very strong, right? So he can go all over. Nah, this is what I want to see, right? Halfback. Whether the halfback becomes a magnet for the two central defenders to pull out. Okay, so where's my halfback? Okay, where are you, halfback? Halfback, 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 halfback. Where are you? Who the hell is the halfback in the first place? Who's my halfback? I don't even know who my halfback. Rincon. Okay, cool. Rincon. Now you gotta come out. This is like multiple clicks, man. Okay, where is Rincon now? Rincon, Rincon, Rincon. Rincon should be somewhere here. There he is. Halfback. Does he pull out the two central defenders? That's what I want to see. Look at that. Did you see the libero just bomb out like this? He just went completely locomoto, man. He left the box. He left this area is bombed out, so hasn't got anything to do with the halfback. It's got to do with the libero. Okay, all right. So what we do now? We come in here. We change this guy to a central defender on cover. Okay, no libero now. Just cover it. Just stay tiny bit on cover because apparently that pull was a bit too aggressive. All right, now okay. So what do we at now? Okay, notice my attacks are petering out on the flanks, right? Okay, so we're going down the flanks, but we're not creating very much, right? So I want to create a bit more bite down the flanks. I'm not seeing the bite. We had one transition, it ended there. I got another transition, and we have 6 shots on target, right? I can improve the numbers. Okay, so first up, I'll say this. Then come to here. This is not helpful. Look, I want to experiment, but I don't have the players for it. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. All right. Sasa Lukic, we're going to do positive. We're not going to do pass into space. We're going to do focus play. Slightly to the right. We're gonna standard. Okay, done. Standard. This is narrow. Yeah, because I've got so much, so little space here, right? Right. I don't want to do that. Okay, so now I will drop you slightly. Okay. And I will, because I got 4 of you here. Where's the premium shot? Okay, we done that. Bring this down a notch to positive. Okay, so what have I done is I dropped my mentality. Now that will shift my entire defensive line, my line of engagement. Secondly, it's going to reduce the mentality of quite a few of the players, reduce your risk appetite, and hopefully how aggressive they are in moving out and down the pitch. So maybe, hopefully, it does something in terms of, improving the quality of our chances, right? Okay, first things first. Ansali, not too bad. Okay, I see we can afford to go a bit wider. Okay, small tweak. All right. So far, only 0.38. Want to try something more. Okay, what's the problem right now? The AM is not dropping deep enough. Okay. See, 6.7, the halfback and the AM are both struggling. Are you going to start a Journeyman save? Yeah, probably. Am I Italian? No, man, I'm not. I'm Singaporean Indian. Hand gestures seem interesting. Yeah, they're okay. I mean, I'm not like jumping up and down by hand gestures. They're fine. Oh, shish kebabs. Pass into space. I just saw something. Yeah, I need pass into space. I just realized I need pass into space because this guy is running in space. And I'm not passing the ball. Idiot. I went to check chat, right? And I realized right at the death, I made a mistake. Okay. Okay, these 2 guys, I need them to... Oh, man, what a mistake. Damn it. Okay. Alright, we're going to change the combination up here. Alright, so what is my problem right now is this guy is too far away. Poacher. You are going to be a DLF on attack. Okay, you hang about creek. Okay, now you don't go wider. Making small changes. That's that's a great way to play the game as well. If you have a formation in mind, like Medi Yawa, go with that all the time. Like if you have a specific formation that you like to play, right? That's always the best way to play. There's no other better way to play. Because then you kind of know what works, right? And you don't have to go and be a scientist every single bloody week and try and figure out, oh, I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to try this guy out in this position. So that's a complete waste of time, right? So that's one great way of playing the game. Wanazoli, okay. Okay, next change. Right defense. Okay. Small little things. Now save tactic. But I'm doing it for this team, right? I know that Wonder Boy is in the folder. I know I tested it out with some teams. I tested it out with Real Madrid, it worked. I tested out the Barcelona B team, it worked. I tested it out with this team, it worked. Now I'm trying to tweak it a bit more to get it give me a bit more bite. Okay, we're gonna push this back up again. What can I do? These two guys on yellow cards, not very helpful. Okay, so we're gonna do one change. Meti gets into our position area. What's your positioning? 11. Lukic. Arrives late upon you got slightly better. Okay, Lukic should come here. Get that. Alright, that's the second change. You're on a yellow card. Passing vision decisions, okay. Okay. No, far post, done. Crossing far post, done. Alright. You're gonna go here, you're gonna go here. Okay. Complete forward on attack. Okay, stay up. Let's see what happens when I leave you on attack. Done. Okay. Yeah, I know. That's the other thing. Trequartista is not a bad idea. Wait, guys, did I score a goal? When did I score a goal? Could be a divergence because I didn't see them scoring a goal, right? Now he's looking better. Now he's looking better. Alright, that's all I want to see. Okay. Done. Wonder Boy version 2. Finish the second version. Alright, I saw the pattern I wanted to see. Okay. Alright, come on, boys. Three strikers are definitely too strong. Now I try to find all the combinations of three strikers that work. Because the 4-3-1-2 already tested it out, and that's like strong as hell. Now, and then we had the 4-3-3 Hail Mary, right? It's in the book. That one is sucker punch tactic. Let them attack and you go and score happy goals. Yeah, okay. That's my mistake, right? I put it on support. Because right now, the thing about Football Manager right now is even if you play three strikers, two of them are going to come back and help you defend. Like you look at that, right? So sometimes they come back, in prolonged periods they'll come back and help you defend. But this is going to be, did you see the goal? What a goal! Check this out. Boom! Bam! Bada boom! Off he goes. He chips the keeper. He chips the keeper. He chips the keeper. He chips the keeper. What a goal, man. We tweaked it, and we got one more. Holy guacamole. Man, that was a sweet goal. I just have to tweak it a bit more. Unbelievable. Man, these guys attack, right? They got three guys waiting on the counter. All I gotta do is keep a tight ship now. That's it. Next match, right? We're gonna keep a tight ship. I see you all in training. They don't like me. I never say anything nice to them. I have not said a single nice thing to my boys. Even when we win 4-0, I throw a water bottle at them. That's not make sense, man. Yeah, I know. That's the thing, right? You should be punished, right? Exactly. We want to find out all these kind of things, whether or not this is too OP. Because remember what has happened? Central attacking players improve. Correct? So it follows now that if central attacking players have improved, right? It follows that you should be able to do some really crazy shit that stuff I used to do in FM17. Do you guys remember my narrow 4231? That crazy, everybody was saying, I mean, quite a number of people that saw the Gloucester City Diaries were complaining, or rather saying that I was taking advantage of a match engine flaw. So I suspect it's possible. Yeah, I suspect. Hey, Tactics, you have a great day, man. And thanks for popping in on the stream all the way from Niagara Falls in Canada. I hope to catch up with you very, very soon. Hey, Rifki, how are you, man? Oh, 433 with DM and 2 Carreros. I have a 433 in the book. I wouldn't go with Carreros because Carreros are not bad, but what do you want? The anchor to be very strong. The Carreros will help, definitely. Don't get me wrong. I think Carreros will work, definitely will work, but just be very careful. It's better to play with playmakers. There's a reason why. Okay, because of the way the engine is right now, okay, because of the central attacking play patterns, right, you put playmakers there instead. Because the playmaker can find the pass. The Carrero might pass it to the wingback, right? So your wingback can help you defend the flanks, draw teams in. They end up with a two-man defense. You win the ball with your wingbacks high up the pitch, and all you got to do is give it back to the playmaker. Playmaker plays it out to one of the 3 strikers, and you get the same thing I just did just now. So that's going to be a lot better. Yeah, which is the reason why I'm a big fan of multiple playmakers in FM21. You want multiple playmakers in FM21. You more than one playmaker. You can, you got another tactic here, right? Hail Mary. This is my Hail Mary system with 3 strikers. Right, got complete forward, advanced forward, and a target man. You can also do something which is red faro, right? Remember my red faro system? Put a white target man here, right? Focus play down the left, and focus. Yeah, if you do a focus on the left, then the target man has to have a playmaker beside him, right? Playmaker, they hold up the ball, and then you get 2 attack duties, and this guy just hurls balls into the space here. Yeah, can work. There are a lot of combinations right now, but the multiple playmakers are going to be damn strong in FM21. Very, very strong. That's why I believe, right? You have more. I'm not suggesting go out there and stick in 10 playmakers, right? I'm just suggesting that you go out there and just be imaginative, right? Just try different crazy stuff. You only have this week, next couple of days before they start putting in a match engine fix, and I suspect they will have to fix this. They will fix this 100%. There is no way they're gonna let this go. So if there's an FM streamer showdown right now, somebody's gonna come up with a 3 striker system. It's too OP, man. Right? We already saw that. Just that one little flaw that they have. So all I gotta do is sucker you into attacking me, and then I hit you on the break. Does it annoy you when... No, I don't think that... Has Miles said only play one playmaker? Nah, it does. I don't care. I don't care what they say. Right? I don't care. There's no rule in the game. There's no rule in real life also that says there should only be one playmaker on the football pitch. Man, what was Barcelona like in the last World Cup? Or that World Cup when they won? Everybody looked like they were a playmaker. But no, I mean, a lot of people are playing short passes. They really only have one playmaker, that's honest. But it's just a game, you know. There was a time when people were arguing that Manchester City, right, at one point with Kevin Dunn, it wasn't this last season, it was 2 seasons ago. David Silva and you could have long debates with people about David Silva's role and Kevin De Bruyne's role. Both of them looked like they were playmakers at one point. Yeah, so I don't get annoyed, man. I never get annoyed. Have you ever worked with SI? It'd be great to assist on the game engine, breaking it there. James, I was involved in breaking the game engine for them a long time ago. Long time ago. I wasn't paid to do it. I was part of a dream team, right? of players from around the world, of which there are only 3, who were assembled to break the engine. Yeah, that was a long time ago. Yeah, so we broke the engine, and I broke the engine, which is why I was on the team. And after that, we helped with the match engine. That's about it. That was a long time ago. Now, yeah, we're all old people right now. None of us have that. And it doesn't matter. It's like a different team of developers as well. Yeah. So yeah, this is a long time ago. Yeah. Okay, what have we got now? So we're going to be playing the next game. Voida. Okay, let's see if it works again, right? I mean, it was so abusive just now. So what do we do, right? We draw teams in now. Do we draw teams in? Now, if I draw teams in, I could have a lot of attacking opportunities, but this means that I have to win the ball and play it out. The only thing holding me back is not the halfback. Because if I play with a deep line playmaker, the deep line playmaker can send one right over the top. Let's try a deep line playmaker. Because we already saw it works in the previous iteration, right? So now we're just going to change this to a deep line playmaker on defense, right? Let's try that. Originally, I had libero. With a really good team, I actually will have a libero here. Because then libero just does a twing, tong, then the ball playing different, go tong, they go. I mean, I'm coming up with sound effects, so I can reinforce my point. And this is just going to go down the line, over the top. So yes, data I save very often. Yeah. You play with 3. Look, I think do real life managers use 3 cycles formations? Yeah, I mean, I won't say. Look at Liverpool, right? Look at Liverpool in the transition sometimes. Sometimes in the transition, they'll have 3 players, or sometimes even 4 standing on the shoulders of the back line. So teams do vary how they set up their strikers. Like earlier, my strikers were set up like an orthodox 3-man system. Did you see how deep my strikers drop? So thing about FM21, I feel, is that as I have made the attack duties come back a bit too much. If you know what I mean? He's like, they're damn good at coming back, man. Did you notice what was happening earlier, my complete forward? He was like all the way back in defense. I'm like, dude. So I don't know what I'm saying to my team. Let's see what happens. Okay, so now, right, so we got the 5 here. Yeah, the Cruyff 3-4-3 diamond works. Yep, you can actually make the Cruyff 3-4-3 diamond work in this game. Yeah. But position man mark. Why would you want to position man mark the fullbacks or wingbacks in the wingers? No, their opposite numbers. We already had one shot on target. Wow. Okay. Their opposite numbers track back, right? So your defenders track back. You see, these are default set pieces, right? Default. I have not changed them, and so I have not gone in there and made my own set pieces, whatever. So I've left it default. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Akin Kale. It's actually a very, very cool idea. How about the 226 which played a decade ago and if I can be used in the game? 226. 226 is a bit hard, right? How many players are there? 226. Okay, I did a 2-2-2, right? Bloody hell, we gave a penalty. Lasagna of all people decided to have a dish. Come on, lasagna. Wow, I sided with the referee. That's surprising. That's the first time I saw that commentary. Sri goes straight at the keeper. Had too many meals before the game. All right, let's try something. Drop the defensive line. Don't drop the defensive. Drop the line of engagement. Okay, slightly one notch. I saw something from Martin. How about 226? Yeah, 226. 2-2 with 6 strikers across the top. A bit impossible because we can only fit 4. You can do like, what you can do is do a 2 defenders, 2 inverted wing backs. And then you can have, because I have a 4-4-2 that flips into like a 2-4-4, right? But I probably don't have the guts to do a 2-2-6 because that's like, you're always going to be struggling on the transition. My goodness, no chances at all. It's boring. So what do we do? Drop the tempo, go wider. Okay, let's see what happens. I don't even know what formation they're playing. We didn't even do our homework before this match. ignore all. I'm always having to do this. What are they playing? They're playing a very deep system. Okay, all right, okay. Okay, this is what we do. Boom. Force them in. Okay, let them come down the flanks, then hit one over the top. Okay. All right, now we do this. Okay, let's see if it works. So what I'm doing right now is they are sitting in okay, I'll explain to you by showing you the formation, right? This is what they're playing. Honestly speaking, if I go camping all day long, I'm not going to score a goal. They have to come out with these two guys. These two guys have to leave this area. You know, we're not going to get many chances. All right, so that's going to be a problem for me. Okay, so the other thing I can do is actually do the early idea you guys had, right? One of you came up with the track idea. Yeah, track idea is going to really be helpful now. So we're going to play this guy and get him to pull away a bit more. So we need them to come out. And I've gone wider. Okay, not bad. 1-1-8, that's the meta. OP up top. Yeah, man, that's really OP up top. Put all of them inside the box. Let's go for it, man. Let's go for it. Gojak is all the way. What's wrong with Gojak? That's a problem with Gojak. Okay, Gojak thinks it's Kojak, right? He's got GO on it and he sees the goal and he goes, go! I'm going for goal. Okay, let's see. I'm seeing okay. Trequartista is really dropped quite deep. He's left that position. He's completely left that position. Sheesh. Should I go on Trequartista? The Trequartista went AWOL. We needed this position. We needed this guy. My mistake was track. I shouldn't change the track. I might lose this. In my craft, I had the three wingers to make. Yeah, cool. Can you explain what option force team outside means? Okay, basically when you force the team on the outside, what you're doing is, you're showing them the flanks, right? Essentially what you're telling your fullbacks to do and the defenders to do is to tuck inside. When they come down, don't tackle. Let them come down the flanks, right? Because you're congesting the middle a bit more so that they are forced to go outside, right? Okay, it's like when we play football, right? Okay, sometimes your coaches will tell you, don't allow the winger to turn and come inside. So that's like, keeping them on the flanks. So this is the opposite. Let them come in, let them try and cross the ball, and then let's do something about it. So that's force outside. And this is a shitty performance. So apparently this one, what was my mistake? Not paying attention to the game. This is crap. This is a crap thing. I didn't pay attention to the game. I missed something. Several things I missed. The first thing I missed was short passing. I should have kept the ball. Thing is, I didn't have any transitions. I didn't see enough transitions of me building up play and, attacking them. So that's the first thing, right? And they're attacking me all the way. So obviously, action zones. I don't see my action zones, right? So I don't know what my action zones look like, where my possession numbers are. Which is one of the reasons why I find this match day UI very annoying. Because I have to use the other match day UI, the one where I see action zones where I need I've got to be wearing glasses. FM Scribe, how are you, man? How are you doing in Colorado? How are you? Long time no see. We should get a chat very soon. I'm trying to convince Scribe to play a game or two. Yeah. Scribe is doing well. I'm very happy for Scribe. He's a father. Man, so happy for you, man. You are so lucky. So blessed to have another addition to the family. Congratulations. Okay. All right. We have this Verdi here. Right? Verdi is basically useless. So take him out. In this system, Verdi cannot play. Right, what did I discover in that match? Okay, first thing I didn't do was do my analysis, right? So we got a match today, scouting, bang, positive flag spot, narrow 4-3-1-2. This will be fun. Okay, second thing, Genoa. What do we want to do? Come here, team report, analyst report. scoring. Genoa's attacking efficiency. Bing, 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 bing. Where's Genoa's logo? Bing, 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 bing. Please be here. Please be here. Please be here. Oh, there you are. Okay, they only have 4 shots. Okay, they're not very, very good at scoring, right? Okay, conceding defensive efficiency. So they're not very good at scoring. Let's hope you're here. You're here. You're here. Genoa, are you here? Are you here? No, you're not. You're here. Are you here? Are you here? Shish kebabs. Busy. Genoa, busy, impenetrable. Or they don't concede a lot of goals either, man. This will be interesting. Okay, what is this? No, you're crazy. You really want to go there? Shut up. You want to go to Saudi Arabia and play football? You know how young you are. My goodness, what's wrong with this boy? Yeah, he should be streaming, right? He should be streaming. But he does Twitch streams once in a while. Right, Matthias does that. He's tired, it's long. I think, what time is it for you right now? Isn't it like late afternoon for you? Yeah. My 443 works well on FM21. You did a YouTube video, that's cool. That's cool, Manjai. Something I don't understand on this is you see him using sucker punch, but why is it a high defense insult? Yeah, I know. I'm trying all kinds of funny things. This is a time you try all this stuff out. Sucker punch is the 433. I drop my line of engagement, but I will never drop it any lower than standard defensive line. That's the lowest I'll ever go. I'll never go low. Okay, so now I want to see what's happening. Okay, they have what do they have? They have 3 strikers, right? So let's find out something. Okay, let's drop this to a low engage. Still get stuck in. Use offside trap. Make this area unplayable. Hit the pass into space. Run a defense, no. Be more expressive. Okay, we're gonna go a bit wider with the ball. All right, let's see what happens. All kinds of funny things you want to do. 7 to 8 years later, baby will start playing FM. 10 in the morning. Wow, okay, that's a good time to be up. Did you get any sleep last night? I know, new baby, right? Did you get any sleep? Or was it oh no, I can't sleep. Honey, you gotta take over, man. Wife comes to you with the baby. It's your turn. I thought you were gonna be breastfeeding. The best words a husband can hear is, honey, are you breastfeeding? Yes, I am. Thank God, she's breastfeeding. That's my regret. When my wife told me she was the first boy, I can't breastfeed. I'm like, really? Shit. And then when the second one came, doctors talking to her. The best part, we had this, I don't know, what they call these women, this old, she was helping her give birth in the hospital, right? This old lady comes in, and then my wife goes, I'm going to be breastfeeding. The old lady gives this a look. What? You're not going to be breastfeeding? You're going to be that? She gave her this judgmental look. So my wife remembers that judgmental look. And ever since then, she's gone, okay, second one, I'm going to breastfeed. Okay, not too bad, right? Not too bad. We've had some chances, not too fantastic, but pretty decent, semi-decent chances. Oh, there we go. We drew that team in and we started hitting them with goals. That's not too bad. Once again, no set pieces have been used and no set pieces have been changed in this tactic. Okay, what's happening right now? Right, what's happening? Okay, what's happening is my tempo is a bit high. Right, they just put. My goodness, the keeper is busy, man. This keeper is impenetrable. He is impenetrable. He's just going shish kebabs. Look, guys, this is all I'm doing here. I'm just defending. Holy cow. Okay, Lukic back to Lienko. Zaza drops back. Linetti comes forward. Linetti sees an option. He comes into the box. Okay, what are we going to do now? We got a lot of fun. Let's go run. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer started on FM. I think so. Just use him, try and see whether he wants to be your reference. We write letters to Ole Guru Shosha. I'm looking for my first managerial position. I understand that you played FM first. I need you to be my, I need to ask you, can I use you as a reference, please? Right? Don't worry, I'm not applying for the job at Manchester United. I'm just applying for the job at my neighborhood club. That's it. All right, not too bad. We've been all over this team, but still haven't scored a goal. So what do we do? What do we do? Pass into space. We're drawing them out. We can go wider, but I'm already quite wide. What I can do is I'll lower the tempo. Okay. Oh, I'm an idiot. Team instructions mixed. Lower the tempo. Why? Because I've got 3 strikers, right? Why is every one of my crosses a low cross? I'm expecting lots of cutbacks, am I? Hey, cutbacks 1, 2 arriving late makes sense. But you got 3 damn strikers in the box. Please stop playing cutbacks, man. You mix it up a bit. Oh, Lord Voldemort, how are you? Okay. Oh, yeah, look at Zaza. Busting a gut again. Oh my goodness, this keeper is having a blinder. This keeper is having a damn good game, and we're gonna Izo comes back to defend. Ansali again. Come on, Ansali, go for it, go for it. Play the pass. Bellotti, Bonazzoli. Man, this is end to end. Again, right? Can you imagine? This is my Torino side. Zaza with the header onto Bellotti. Bellotti looks around for options, gets inside the box, squares it. Eventually, they come down like a house of cards. I really, really say this, okay? I'm not holding it back. 3-second systems are too strong. Too strong. They are way too strong. Because I've created a few combinations already. I've created a 4-3-3 Hail Mary. I've created this. But this is still a work in progress. But I use this system with Barcelona. I use this system with Real Madrid. 6 goals, 15 goals in the first 3 games. Okay, what are we going to do? Throw the water bottle at them. Because that's the kind of people we are. It's winter, so the bottle should better be frozen. I have no logic in what I say, but that's all about the fun. Lord Voldemort, glory Manchester United. Reds go marching on. Man, you're a proud Manchester United fan. Well done. Let me go and get my Liverpool jersey. Come on, you boys. Go yak. See, the mistake I made earlier, right, was Trequartista. You see, the problem with this system is because you got nobody else in the center, okay, you gotta try. Well, it sounds like a good idea because it drops deep. He also goes like, he doesn't really tackle very hard, right? He's hard-coded to behave in a certain way. So I just needed somebody who would be in that area, but not be unpredictable. So I went for the AMS. The choice is either AMS or Angosh. These are the 2 roles I was thinking about. Even my Galileo system, which is a 2-3-5, right? So it's the closest thing I can give you, Martin, to a 2-2-6. Okay. That one uses an AMS as well. Can I just say that I'm so happy we have XG? Yeah, man, it is true, right? The only thing that's missing from XG, Matthias, is, you know what? XGA and XG in a filter. So I made a feature request on the SI forums for filters with XGA and XG. Filters, XGA player watch, XG player watch. Meaning, see, this is the reason why I am okay. Yeah, we'll wait for the dugout to show, right? They got this dugout coming out, and they got all this XG. They got this short map, this spaghetti party. There's a short map, okay, and they got XG. They got player watch inside there. You can tell it's a player watch because they pick a specific player and they show that player. So I'm asking, my request is very simple. Can you let me customize the dugout to give me XG player watch? I choose the players I want to watch my XG for, right? I want to choose the players of the opposition. I want to know what their XG is, because I might have a player I want to mark, or I want to pay a lot of attention to, right? So if I'm defending, if I want to defend against this player, I want to know whether he's been generating good shots. And I can't do that right now because, it's not in the game. But the thing is, SI tells us they want to give us a realistic, immersive experience. I'm going, if I was sitting down there for 90 minutes watching the game, I can tell if Cristiano Ronaldo is getting good chances inside the box because I can see him play. But if I'm playing it on comprehensive highlights, do you think I'm watching it for the whole game? How long do you think my match lasts? 10 minutes? 5 minutes? It doesn't last for 90 minutes, it lasts for 10 minutes. So I need some help here, you know what I mean? I agree on the level of immersion. I disagreed that people were going, we need the match and the analysis tools. I disagree with that. I don't think that should be in the game because that should only be available at halftime. But at least player watch, come on, man. That should be available. So I made a long reason argument for it, but so far, so I'm asking for these things to be. That's one of the reasons why I'm a bit hypercritical on the dugout. Oh man, Belotti finally scored. XG per tactic, that was another feature request of mine, right? So I wanted to, when you go to the analyst report, right, you got all your tactics, you can see, right? So, give us an XG for each tactic. But you go to understand will tell you the XG per tactic. Oh, did I change to poacher? No wonder. You see this? Poacher, right? That's the mistake. See, earlier, remember we had the 1-2 buckle my shoe? Right, this guy drops, he passes it. That's because I didn't use a poacher. I used an advanced forward. So I cannot use a role here. If I want to create that triple threat where one drops and then he plays somebody else in and they go on to score a goal, I cannot use a poacher. The roles I have to use are all roles that have got risky passes on, right? So it's either a complete forward, I'm not sure. Pressing forward doesn't have channels, right? I don't need channels, but I need. This guy has got get further forward, move to the channels, right? And he's got mixed passing. Right, he's got mixed passing. Okay, so at least he's got mixed. As long as they have mixed passing, it should be fine. Right, this guy is too deep. He's not as aggressive as the rest, but he might drop and then release these two. Okay, let's see what happens. I know advanced forward is perfect. Poacher is not. Poacher is wrong role. I made a mistake. So it's either. So it goes back to advanced forward, or complete forward attack. Now you'll see what the pressing forward is good. So we have to say bye-bye to the poacher. Poacher is very good with the target man. If it's a two striker combination, it's brilliant. Thank you very much. I love it when a plan comes together. Yeah, yes. I just changed this role, guys. You just got suckered again. Gotta love this game, man. I bloody love this game. You just make a change because you see it and it comes in, it just comes and gives it to you straight away. This is why I love this engine. This engine is just it's brutal right now. If it's just doesn't require you to know too much, right? All you have to do is pay attention to roles and duties right now in this game. That's what you gotta do right now. Okay? To get really good at this game, understand what each role and duty can do in terms of their movement. That's the first thing you want to do. Once you understand what each role and duty, what each role brings to the game, you're done. You're golden. You are golden. There's nothing that is going to stop you from maximizing the enjoyment of this game. But you cannot do anything about penalty conversions, right? Okay. Yeah, player watch is the one I really, really, really want. They don't have player watch. Okay, so we done this. So we're gonna bin the last one. Okay. This is my 3-4-3 diamond. I really want this tactic, man, for FM20. I love the idea of having a 3-4-3 diamond. Okay, do we have this guy, this condition, right? With about 65 minutes to go, take him off. You can't use him. You have to take him off. Okay. Alright. Now this as well. You should try and take him off. These two guys need to be taken off. So this is a left. Muru, where are you? And there's a Muru here. Okay, done. So these two guys, because these kind of tactics, right? where you only really have one player who's bombing down. I mean, like in this particular case, we only have one player bombing down the flanks, right? You want to make sure that you have cover for him because that's what the spaghetti. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this, man. Seriously, the spaghetti on the screen. Really, honestly, seriously. And then action zones. Watch this, right? Action zones just disappeared. Visualizer gives you, wait, let's look at the visualizer, right? Okay. Action zones will disappear. Now you want to see the action zones, right? You pop this up and you get the action zones. Oh, I got the action zones, but now you need a pair. You need a really good solid pair of glasses. You know why? This is nice. This is nice. This is one teensy wincy action zones. Why? Because were they thinking of a fourth widget here, but they forgot to put it in? Well, yeah. Not my favorite thing in the whole wide world. So I can't use this. So I'm forced to use this. So I don't mind using this. I don't mind these two, right? This is fine. After a while, you get used to what these icons all mean. This means that they just want to go home and cry. And then all you have to do is worry about aggressive, right? So aggressive sometimes is the player's personality. Like some of the roles, like ball-winning midfielders, they got aggressive. That's what we wanted to see. That's what we wanted to see. The guy drops a bit off, releases the ball, you get the 1-2 buckle my shoe effect, right? In the triple threat. 3 strikers are too strong. Way too strong. They're not just strong, they are humongously strong. SI is going to have to fix this. This is going to be abused. I mean, you play streamer showdown, you go in, if now tomorrow there's a streamer showdown, 3 guys decide to go and play together. The guy who comes up with the 3 striker formation is just going to rip everybody apart. There's no way you're going to defend against him. Boom. Oh man. Boom, shakalaka laka, boom. Let me see the questions. I got a lot of questions. Player 26 goals a season. I assume a holiday for a while. I mean, I've been changing tactics like crazy. That's what I've been doing. I played a 4-4-2, 4-4-2 DM. I've changed I played so many tactics, right? So I haven't been playing I have not been consistent with my tactics. So I suspect that we're going to score a lot more goals if I play this system. Bang. Oh, man. The goalkeeper has given up. He just wants to see how many goals we can score now. Is a halfback, Mazzala, and an AP a good combination for 3-man midfield? Depends on the players behind him because the halfback is a bit aggressive, right? So what will happen is the halfback might pull your ball-playing defender out or your defenders out. You have to pay a lot of attention to the halfback. Yeah. It was going to happen, right? If we tweak this, right, we should be able to come very close to like 3 XGA. I'm very, very confident with this system coming up with toward 3. So let's see what formation we played in. Because XGA is not... Okay, one thing about XGA that you have to remember is this, right? It's not... Your XGA is going to change with against the formations that you play, right? So it's not going to be... I got an XGA 3.5 tactic. This is the best tactic in the game, man. I played one game, I got XGA 3.5. Across the season, I average it out. My XGA is 4.1. Doesn't work that way, man. Because different teams give you different XGAs. Different formations give you different XGAs. A player just got sent off. My XGA shot went through the roof. Right? So you can't average out XGA. It doesn't work that way. Right? XGA should be compared to the formations themselves. So what's your XGA against another formation, a narrow formation? That tells you a lot whether your formation can be used against a narrow formation. Well, a lot of the questions you guys used to ask me, what formation should I play against a 4-2-3-1? What formation should I play against a diamond? Now you got your answer. Because now you will know which of your formations are good against certain systems. So the most important and valuable information that you can extract is going to be XGA vis-a-vis a specific formation. Right? I knew going into this match, before I started, I'm going to hammer this team. Why? Because there's no way they can play against this. My formation is going to rip the 4-3-1-2 asunder. There's no way the 4-3-1-2 is going to stand. Because, very simply put, there are 3 strikers at the face and 4 defenders. Their fullbacks have to come up the pitch in order for them to become a threat. The fullbacks cannot come up the pitch because all they're doing, whenever they come up, they score a goal. And they're going to pick up yellow cards or might get a red card. So that's how you're going to be using XG in the game. You're not going to be using... So if any... the worst thing you want to fall into the trap is, like, my XG average is so much, therefore my tactic is good. No, that's not it. That's not. You want to be really good at this game, find out what your XG is versus other tactics, and then you'll answer that question for yourself. And then when you go into a match next time, and you're looking at the situation, then you're thinking to yourself, okay, fine, then what do you need to do to become really good at this game? Then understand how your tactic plays against 2 kinds of formations, the narrow and the wide formation. That's all. Because what I consider a narrow formation is the 4-3-1-2 because it has only got wing backs going up and down the flanks. It's narrow. What's a wide formation? 4-4-2 because it's got 2 fillers there. So they got options to go down the flanks. So I call that a wide formation. It's a very simple way for me to describe because there are only these 2 formations plus the circle. Mibi, are you here on the stream? There's this guy called Mibi, right? He created a tactic that went and finished in runners-up, I think, in last year when we did the Twitch World Cup of Tactics stream. He came up with a circle for a tactic. I want to get Mibi back on the show, man, because I want to see him do one for FM21. Yeah, look, this is an obscene. So when I went into this game, I was playing a 4-3-1-2, so I knew my XG was going to be high. Right? Because it won't play well. They don't play well. But there are certain formations I play well against. But what about the 5-3-2? That's also a narrow system. Then I got to think about how... Because I was a bit disappointed I lost that match. Because I would have to play a certain way. Like draw them out, lower line of engagement, get the right combinations to drag those 3 strikers out of position. That was the only thing I didn't learn from that game. Which is a bit disappointing. Salahuddin Kurt. I'm not explaining the difference between inside forward. I'm not going to fall for that trap anymore. Here you go. Does it pop in? Here we go. Doesn't pop in. There's some echo when I lean back. I don't know what's going on, man. What in the world is causing the echo? Something has been amiss with my microphone, my sound in the last couple of days. And I want to figure that one out. Okay, let's save the game. The problem with the defensive tactics is the same as in real life. It works a lot in big games, but then clubs don't have the savvy to break other teams that play defensive. Yeah, that's true. That is so true, man. That is very, very true. Okay, so we got this combination working. Okay, now let's see what our next match is going to be. Okay, our next match is gonna be against... How does your combination of LOE and prevent goalkeeper distribution work? Okay, good question. Very good question. Okay, I'll explain this first up. When it comes to prevent short goalkeeper distribution, when I use prevent short goalkeeper distribution, it's entirely dependent on my tactic. Do I have the players to prevent the short goalkeeper distribution? Because I wrote about this, right? There are like a few permutations prevent short goalkeeper distribution can take in terms of how your team is going to line up. Okay. And essentially what happens is that 3 of your players are going to go and mark somebody. Fullback, 2 central defenders. The question becomes, if you got I got 4 here, I know all 4 of them are going to go. So they will be putting a lot of pressure on their goalkeeper to play the ball out from the back. So that's prevent short goalkeeper distribution. But if you have one striker, you're playing with 1 striker and you've got maybe 2 here, 1 on the flank, then you got to look up and try and figure out where your 4th player is going to come from, because they could take somebody out from central midfield. So you got to pay attention to that. So I base that entirely on my formation. I don't play prevent short goalkeeper distribution with I don't think I play it with storming. Yep, I don't use it. Like this tactic, I don't use it. Because I don't want these guys to go too high up the pitch, right? I've already got these guys on close arm more and tackle harder. So these 2 guys are doing a forward press. These 2 guys are doing a flank press, right? So they're doing a flank, and these guys are doing a forward press. So when this happens, what they actually end up doing is they actually end up pressing really high up the pitch, and that really does a lot of work for me. Yeah. So I kind of like this. But with the Wonder Boy Diamond, it's different. Then with this tactic, Bagan 3-4-3, there we go, prevent short group distribution. Because I got these three guys who can press the back line, and one of these guys is going to come out, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, then I got another one here, which is this tactic, which is my 4-3-3 Hail Mary. Okay, again, these three guys, all three of them will press. One of these guys is going to get pulled out, which is fine for me. Right? So you got, when you use line of engagement tells you where you're gonna drop, but that affects the rest of the team, right? So that's fine. That's how I use it. I do something called, I like to create traps. I know some people might not understand the concept, but I like to force a team into playing in a certain area of the pitch and then losing the ball there. You want to try Catanaccio? My goodness. The problem with defensive tactics is the same as it works a lot in big games, but then clubs don't have the savvy to break other teams. Yeah, it's true. That's the truth, man. That is also the truth. Try the Route 1 standard tactic. With Burnley, it was fairly useless. Whenever you play with these Route 1 tactics, right? Okay, if you want to play a system which is all about defending and basically, if you're trying to play Route 1 football, then your central defenders need to be decent at winning the ball in the air. This thing I don't understand, right? If you can afford to draw teams in and deal with headers, then why don't you just attack them? Why don't you push your defensive line a bit high? Because you can deal with threats in the box. Why do you want to let them come so close to the area where you have to depend on your central midfielders to deny them passing opportunities? Never really made sense to me. So it's better to play, when I play blocks, right? The best block in the game, in my honest opinion, is either the standard, this is like a middle block. This is the best block in the game. Standard line of engagement, higher line of defense, higher defense. It's the best damn block in the game. It's like set up just outside, just in your half, right? Maybe the 25-yard line and the halfway line, right? So just out there. And then your players are going to start pressing them when they come up the pitch near the halfway line. And you're trying to win the ball there. Then you have more time. Imagine if you play a super low block and then you're telling your team, okay, all right, do we have Linford Christie and Usain Bolt, as strikers? Let's hope you can get up the pitch quickly to, score goals, because in reality, a lot of good teams are not slow. Yeah. Halfback, AP, and Mazzala, I probably would be very careful with the combination. The combination can ask for trouble. Jimmy, it's not a bad combination, but the halfback is a bit too aggressive in that setup. I would go with a DM. Why don't you manage in real life? Probably because nobody believes I can do the job. No, man. It's a long time ago. I'm not a good manager, right? Just face it. I don't think I'm a good manager. I never thought of it as a career option, to be honest with you guys. Seriously, the thought never crossed my mind. I mean, for a long time in my life, I should have taken the job off a long, long time ago. Yeah, a long time ago in a land far, far away. Far, far away. I almost went to the UK to work. Right? So that was a long time ago. But I didn't. Until today, it's a decision that I think about and go like, maybe I should have gone. Maybe I should have taken the trip. Now, if you notice one thing, guys, I want to show you guys something right now, right? Okay. You remember the role suitability and all the green circles that used to not be on the screen anymore? People used to go like, oh my God, it's gone. Now, how do I choose a player? It's really simple. Let's put this guy here. See, he became red. Then you go like, oh no, he can't play there. Put him here. Oh, he's good. His positional familiarity is not that bad. That's it. It's it's a bit simple. They made the game quite fun and simple, so that's kind of cool. Pressing forward is going to drop, so he's going to release this guy and may even release this guy. But just now we had advance forward, right? So let's go back to let's try out the advance forward again. So the three roles that will work here are the advance forward, the pressing forward. I'm looking at this position. I know these two are perfect. Complete forward and DLF is the good, pretty decent roles here because this guy takes more risk, moves into channels, holds out the ball. This guy holds out the ball, does all kinds of wonderful things. So this guy doesn't stay wide. So we only have one. This is very okay, guys. This is a throwback to Scramjet. Okay, in a long time ago in the left far away, I created this tactic called Scramjet, which is a super tactic. So the idea behind the super tactic is very simple. This guy is here. This guy starts from somewhere here, ends up here, right? And we have two strikers. And we got two defensive wingers and a 4 back line like this. So when this guy goes wide, he draws the team, he draws the defender, he's able to cross the ball into the box. And we get these two strikers here. And this guy is going to be arriving late into the box. Back in the day, the AI wasn't very smart, right? So what we used to have was a situation where this guy would always come in unmarked. We score lots of goals, but that was a long time ago. Doesn't work anymore though. Yeah. The Gloucester coming back, eh? The Gloucester City Diaries, my goodness, that's a long time ago, man. I think I might want to do something different this year. Things like shorter challenges, maybe get this club promoted, that club promoted. A lower league save, definitely on there. It's always the same thing, right? I always end up picking Gloucester City or Kingstonian because I'm so attached to both the clubs right now. The other thing I was toying with was I just started a save with Barcelona B side. The Pep Guardiola journey, calling it. And I might continue that as well. That's fun. That's gonna be fun, man. My favorite block is a high defensive line and low very. Yeah, that's very good. That is very good. That's a low block. Pramod, that's the only way to play strikeless. You have to play with a lower line of engagement, right? If you play with a lower line of engagement with a strikeless tactic, you're always going to do well because you're drawing teams into the block, right? And then because you've got all the players waiting to break out near the halfway line, they're gonna get pulled into a lot of trouble. Okay, we got DLP, AM, so we settled with this already. Okay, so let's see if it works. Oh, shish kebabs, we didn't check what they're playing. It's too late. Okay, we'll just go in and wing it. Okay. We'll wing it. We'll see if it works again. Yeah, Baka B, right? Or maybe a safe imitating different managerial styles. But then I'll have to go to their teams, right? You think about it. If you think about it, right? Don't I have to go to their teams to get it done that way too? Because different teams have sometimes managers, whatever style they pursue, right, it's based on the team that they're managing. Roma are playing a 4-2-3-1. Oh, this is not going to be good for me. What do I do? Low line engagement may be a problem. I'm drawing them in. I'm going to get double tapped by these two guys. I get double tapped by these two guys. They're going to come inside my box. This cannot be a low line. This has to be a high line of engagement. All right. I think so. That's what my head is saying. Okay. Plus, I don't lose the ball. So we're not going to do pass into space. Okay. Tempo will be... We're going to keep tempo a bit low, but we're going to try and keep the ball early. On the suss this team up because I'm not very sure. This is how I missed the first goal then. Because I had that thing up, right? What do you do for a living? I'm retired. All I do is play Football Manager for a living. Right now, that's what I do. Seriously. Football Manager for a living. I create content for you guys, and people support the channel by supporting me and then watching this video, sharing the videos, hoping. Yeah, that's what I do. It's one that I wanted to do. My wife was so cool because once I retired from, I used to be in technology, right? I used to implement technologies, all these big software implementations. I used to do them. I used to work at ESPN as well. So a long time ago, I was a director at ESPN as well. So That was when I was out of university for about 6 years. I was working for ESPN, and then I left ESPN and then I became a head of technology, and I stayed there for many years. So I did technology work for a really long time. Now I told my wife I have one last thing I want to do, and I've never been able to do this. And we just consider go from a corner, bloody hell. Okay. And that is to give back to the community after all the years of this game being so fun for me. And I wanted to share as much knowledge as I have with the community in terms of videos. And just share. But I couldn't do it for free. So I wanted to write a book and just give it away in 2016. And one of my friends said, why didn't you just start Patreon? I'm like, crazy. Nobody's going to give me, I'm not keen on that. Right? People want money. They say, why don't you try it first? And you see, people want to support you with your content, and then you make your decision. So in 2016, I started Patreon. Right? I went and got a Patreon done, and I said, okay, fine, I want to see if people want to support. And it turned out people did. So I went and started a community. Now I've got a Discord community where all of this wonderful, there's so many of them from the Discord community on the stream today. And we just create replications, we have our own competitions, we help each other out. The whole idea is to share knowledge and everybody gets better at the game. That's it. That's my last thing that I want to get done. It's on my bucket list of things that I want to do. So that's on my bucket list. Yeah, a long story short. But I know that not everybody can support me on Patreon, right? So what I do is I do these videos, I do replications, I have my FM Tactics handbook out, and sometimes, by the time I'm done, half of every year, I'm literally on everything I know about that edition of FM will be out eventually in the form of videos and stuff like that. That's it. Balotti out to Izo. Okay, we consider a soft goal from a corner because one of our players consider a goal. We're not doing that badly. Okay. Man, so it's not as OP as I thought. What can I do? Okay. If I go down the flanks, they're attacking me a bit. I can raise my tempo. Okay. Right defense, not a very good idea at the moment. Fairly narrow. We got a yellow card here, so I gotta watch this. Plus into space. Okay. Oh, let's try that. Take some chances and try and see whether I can pull a goal back. Did you just see that? Our defender hit the keeper. They are panicking at the back. Our defenders are panicking at the back. Anxious. Yep, I knew it. Yeah, apprehensive. They're all panicking. It's actually showing up in the game. Can you believe it? It's actually showing up in the damn game, man. I saw the player just clear the ball right into the keeper. The key smashed the keeper with the ball. It's like rocket. The keeper got hit by his own player. I don't hate Manchester United. Please, man. I don't hate Manchester United. I got a lot of Manchester United friends. We gotta get into the spirit, okay? I don't hate Manchester United. I never do. Yeah, but a lot of people assume I hate Manchester United because I don't do a save in Manchester United. I don't do a save in Manchester United. It's not that I hate Manchester, but I've done game changer episodes with Manchester United. Okay, so I have. I've lost to Manchester United many times with Football Manager. So yeah, hey, look, I have not done my set pieces, right, guys? You know that, right? When my fullback is running away with the ball. It's my fullback running away with the ball. The strikers are going, dude. Right, okay. No, fullback is running away with the ball. Can't manage Arsenal, Arteta. Why that really happened? That would be crazy. I think Arteta is decent. Give him time, man. He seems to know his shit, but give him some time. I think everybody's too quick to judge Arteta. It's like, come on. Everybody's got to start somewhere. I mean, Arteta, and he's a dapper looking gentleman. Like, he knows how to dress. Like, he's perfect for the London scene. He's a decent manager. Come on. Like, give him some time. They have to rebuild that Bloody hell, Zaniolo from there. Because we got yellow cards everywhere. In the wrong positions. Bloody, I need to change. Look at this. Why do you think I'm conceding goals? 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, man, I have to change. I've got to come back into this game. I can only make 3 substitutions in the 38th minute. Holy cow. Which substitution do you want to favor the most? It's got to be the right side because that's where we're the weakest. Okay, so we got to have a passing vision decisions. So you can't play here. Maybe we can go with some. Yeah, Adera. Let's just go. I know he's not a tackler, but he's going to bring some offensive bite to the game. Adera is dangerous going forward, but he's useless defending. I want to see how that works out. Oh, the idea was there, but the execution wasn't so good. When you have a talent, yeah, I know the B team challenge is quite good. No, that's why I want I'm doing the Barcelona B team challenge because when I took over the club, right, the first thing I did was I went through the players. I was so excited. I was like, oh man, I got this player, Man, this is gonna be easy. Went through the list, registered all of them. I'm so proud of my boys. We're gonna win the title. First game of the season, 1, 2, 3, 4 gone. Like, huh? They're all in the first team. I was like, what? And then sometimes, right, you want to play games, they're not in the match. And sometimes you see them, so they make the players available for your B team squad. Oh, okay, thank you very much for thinking about me. So yeah, I like that. I like that about the B. I love that about the Barcelona B challenge because you don't know what's gonna happen week to week. Man, I'm so disappointed. I can't do much, right? I got yellow cards all over the place. Damn it. I made a mistake. This is a yellow card mistake all the way. Our equalizer was pretty good, all things considered. Any tips on Journeyman save? It's hard to start afresh and hugely poorly built squad after achieving everything at the previous club. Pramod, on Discord we have a Journeyman save at the moment. It's a bit crazy. I don't know whether we were planning to do it. I don't know if it's already started, but we're giving each other time to get used to the engine because it's a kind of a crazy challenge. Our Journeyman save starts in non-league. It's a community Journeyman save where we pass the challenge around to each one of us. We have 1 month in the game to play. That means we take the club over for 1 month. And there's one caveat here. You can do anything you want. You can sell players, you can injure them, you can do whatever you want, right? But you cannot play a tactic or a formation that's been used before. Not a tactic, a formation. So basically, if I created a 4-4-2, you can never play a 4-4-2 ever again that season. That's the rule. So if somebody creates a 3-5-2, you can't make a 3-5-2 again. Right? So even if it's a different roles and duties, you can't. It's one formation allowed only. So and then you have to play that formation for all the games that you have in that month. That's a challenge. See how far we can go. Last season, I think it was too easy for the boys. They got bored. Apparently, nobody lost. I think one fella lost, right? One of the guys lost the game. I think the rest of them won every single game, which was kind of. But we didn't do a lower league challenge. We did it with a decent club. So now they want a bigger challenge. So they all gone lower league. So that's our challenge. So that's one way of doing it. You can do a tactical challenge. Right. Another thing you can go do with a Journeyman save is do a kind of it's another idea loosely on this, but it doesn't mean you have to change tactics. What you do is you start at a club, lower league challenge in a country, but your goal is to end up at a specific club in Europe, right? But you have to bring one of those players with you everywhere you go. Let's see how far you can go with that player. So let's assume you start in India. So you got to bring an Indian player with you all the way. You got to sign him. That means when you go to a new club, you got to sign the Indian boy into the new club. So you got to bring that Indian boy with you everywhere you go. So your starting nation is going to be interesting. And you end up at your favorite club. So you have to decide where your favorite club is for your Journeyman save. So it's you and the boy. Can you recommend some books to read about football tactics, like the books they were using? Yeah, I have like a series. Yeah, I there are quite a number of books, right? A lot of books. You got Michael Cox is a good place to start. You've got Jonathan Wilson as well. There are lots of books, man. Mine mostly on the Kindle right now. Yeah, we've got lots of books. You got Jonathan Wilson's books. They are really good. I'm just gonna. I can't do anything in this game, right? Because I have my injuries, my yellow cards are gonna hamper those players. But what I can do is I can do a calm down and see if it works across the team. There's too many yellow cards in our team. All things considered, not a bad performance. Oh man, Miliko was so close. Offside again. And, okay, I can't Can I take off Milikov? Do I have enough players? Okay, can. I think I'll take off Milikov. Okay. He is getting caught offside. His anticipation must be... Anticipation, yeah, he's low. Zaza, come in. Come here. Okay. Gotta change him for somebody else. First time caught you online, was following you for some years now. Oh, thanks, man. Tudor, how are you? Yeah, our boys are nervous. They're making mistakes. So body language plays a part in your game because it reflects morale. So you see Muru has got D 5.9. Yeah, too late. Yeah, things I knew, right? So I saw that already and I just screwed things up. Alright. Let's see another combination. I know this combination works, but the players, I didn't have a plan B. So that's a bit sad. Try this now. Okay. 3-4-3. Next game. Okay. Bit disappointed. Alright. Hey FM, Jamie, how are you? Long time? Thanks for coming in. Reading Inverting the Pyramid is a very good book. Zonal Marking is also a very good book by Michael Cox. I would just focus on these two. Depends on your style of football that you like, right? There's also an Italian book translated into English that's not bad. Okay, that's not bad at all. I'm looking for the book. I should put all my books here next time. I have a library there. The book is somewhere over there. I don't know. I'm not getting up. I'll list the books out. I think I've listed the books out somewhere. The Brazilian chapter is not bad. Zonal Marking, I think Michael Cox has the second book that's worth getting. If you guys can get the second book, it's also worth getting as well. Yeah, we had a nice performance right earlier. So the 3-4-3, there are some 4-3-3 systems that are looking quite good. Let's try this one. This 3-4-3. What? Title to the wire? Really? Okay. Really? The title is to the wire. Okay, we lost 2 games already. Probably. Okay. What's this? Thomas Rincon. How old are you? 33 years old. No. And installments. 12 installments. Give you 3 installments. Give me another 1 million for him. 1.5. What's his value? 1.5 cap. Suggest terms. That's it. Look, discuss issue with Rincon. What the hell problem? I can't let you leave. No, it was always no. No, bit was SUI. Oh, forget it, man. Shut up and get out of my office. That's it. How do you get IF scoring? If you want to get your inside forward to start scoring, he has to be attacking space, right? So you gotta create overload on one side of the pitch so they can attack the other side of the pitch. That's it. That's as simple an answer I can give you. And then after that, make sure your inside forward is playing on the right foot. Okay, we got pressing forward, pressing forward, pressing forward. If inside forwards will score goals, but they have to be driving into the box to score those goals. So sometimes people play the inside forwards, but a lot of people like to play much higher line engagement, right? Just try it with a standard line engagement and see what happens. You might get surprised. You might get surprised. Okay. Wait. What am I trying to do is force. I really wanted the old one to come in because it made more sense. Force. This is gonna let the opposition come through my middle. Okay, yeah, that's an intentional idea, I guess, in my tactic. Okay, it's a Bagan 3-4-3 from India. It was a tactic I used with India. I also tested this out for a while. Okay, let's see what it was. I don't even know what I'm playing against again. 3-4-3 against this 4-2-3, and this will be interesting. This is a good test against all these tactics. These wider systems that can be a problem for the 3-4-3. Attack, yeah, done. Just making sure that we got attack duties everywhere. You found it on my website, the books are cool. Yeah, I have the links on my website, right? People ask the question so often that when I got links to it. Miliko is not very good, right? This thing that we have that striker here is not fantastic, but he's a youngster. He has to be given a 3-4-3. I knew it. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you guys, if you get the right combination of 3 strikers, this is going to be you're going to score a lot of goals with a 3-4-3, man. All these 3 striker systems are just going to give you goals. Especially if they have like a role. I suspect also that the role at the back, right? The one just before, the one in defense as well. I'm not too sure. I need to see more of it. I'm not even sure if I'm right. Like the ball playing defender might be an issue. Beside a halfback, for example. I need to see more of it. Just a gut feeling. Oh my goodness, that was the second goal. There he missed. You just started working on your master thesis on statistics. Oh God, it's damn late in the night for me. I choose football as I want to work as a day. Oh, cool. That's good, man. Wait, hold on. Pause for a course. There is a book. Let me find it for you, okay? I have a book. Statistics, right? I'm a nutter for that kind of thing as well, okay? Yeah, Kindle. Come on. I know it's not physically with me, but it's in my Kindle, I think. Because I was reading it the other day. Not football. There we go. Alexander Duncan, Outside the Box, a statistical journey through the history of football. Okay. It's called a statistical journey through the history of football. The book is by Duncan Alexander. Let me see if I can come into the library and show you. Bloody hell, come on. Let's go. Let me see the picture. Can I show them the picture? Okay, there we go. Okay, let's see. Okay, come on. I need my face right. So, okay, there we go. Yeah, that's the book. You can't see, you're not allowed to see my face, so I can't focus. Okay. That's not a bad book, okay? Okay, what does it cover? The blueprint for a perfect match. Let's look at statistics of the game. Right? Okay. Yeah, they cover a few. I was reading this book. It's all about stats, man. You're going to love it. That 3-4-2, it's got lots of statistical information inside there. It's your kind of book, man. That's the book you want to be reading. By Duncan Alexander. Duncan Alexander. I don't even have the book. Yeah. So we're just watching. I told you, we don't even have to watch the game. Now I know the 3 striker system. This one I know. Mohun Bagan is very strong as well. So this guy does really well against narrow wide systems. Look at that. You go there. Hey, come on. Another one. This is Sassuolo. Do you know how difficult it was for me to beat Sassuolo last season? I couldn't beat Sassuolo. Sassuolo is like I go away to Sassuolo, I'm prepared to get hammering because these guys are very defensive. Oh my goodness. We don't even have to do anything, right, guys? I just have to put the tactic up. We'll just have a chat. You just had a first crash. Both for one just managed to score and game crashes. Oh man. Why not use Belotti up front? Belotti, he's better creatively. Supports play. Right? So he's got better attributes to support play from the wider positions. You see, if I can put Belotti in front, he's going to score lots of goals. But then I won't win all the time because the other players aren't as good as him. Does that make sense? So I put my worst player up front. He's going to score a lot of goals. Belotti won't. I keep Belotti so Liverpool doesn't know I'm calling. But I keep winning and getting titles. Then after that, when I want to sell Belotti, I put Belotti in the middle, get him to score a lot of goals, then get 150 million for him. Does that sound like a plan? That's my plan all the time when I play this game. I get players like Belotti to go and support play, right? And once the other guys start scoring goal, I say, thank you for all the fish, Belotti. What am I supposed to say to them? Throw the water bottle? Can we try that out and see what happens to the boys? That's what we'll do. Okay, let's do this, eh? Throw the water bottle at the boys. Yeah, I'm far from pleased. Let's see them go. Oh my goodness, this young boy is motivated. I've taken the water bottle. I've thrown it at the team. We are 5-1 up. How dare you concede a goal? And one of the guys are getting motivated. I love this team, man. Don't get scared of throwing the water bottle. Right? The water bottle is there to be thrown. That's why they gave it to you. They play, not anymore, they play offensive football under the Zerbi. Okay, cool. Good to know. Because last season I had so much trouble against them. But this is good, right? It means the the researchers for Sassuolo did a really good job in the Serie A. That means the Italian researchers for SI are actually doing a really good job. Because I know that some people might be unhappy with the clubs and how they play football. Linetti with the ball. Loses the ball. Traore. Oh, look at that. I love how ball playing defenders step up, right? Oh, that was a you really need a good goalkeeper for this system, apparently. Look at my goalkeeper. Alright, let's pause for a cause. Okay. We have a yellow card somewhere on the pitch. We have all these players who are tiring. Notice one thing. I'm playing this guy. Remember what we said earlier? Does this guy look any remotely like a defensive winger to you? Okay, we're going to put Ansaldi here because he can definitely tackle. We're going to leave him here because this guy is obviously... Leave him here. It doesn't make any sense. But he's performing. So Belotti can come on now and we'll put Belotti up there as a poacher. Belotti finished the game. The very happy Milico is not probably upset. Oh, they scored another goal. So apparently when I threw the water bottle at my team, I think my defenders fell asleep at the wheel. Let's carry on with the conversation. Any major bugs or abuses you found yet? There are 3 strikers. That's the best I can think of right now. Wow, look at that. What a comeback, man. What a comeback. Yeah, the defenders went to sleep. Come on, let's do a shout. The defense... Look, skip this. I want to throw a shout. Berate my defenders. See? All the defenders fell asleep at the wheel. This will be interesting. This I want to see. That I want to see. Okay, remember what we said earlier? This guy can't tackle, right? Oh, look at that. Everybody's become knocks. Okay, we have to put somebody in here who can do some defending. This guy can't. He's too old. I'm going to put this guy here. Okay. Got one more substitutional. Undo. Why is the undo all the way? Why can't you put undo here? Or cancel, put here, undo, put here. That's a stupid design decision, man. I find that design decision totally baffling. You just made a membership. Yes, for the OP, right, Logan? Yeah, make your own ones. You get the right players. Think of the combinations, they're very OP. They are very OP. Oh, there we go. Oh, man. This system needs super fast Gonzalez, speedy Gonzalez in the central role. Oh man, this guy is just going to feed the striker. He's just going to rip right through. Because right now, apparently, you see, because of their focus, because the way defenders are handling the central spaces right now, right? You want a really fast speed demon in the middle right now. That's it. Yeah. I can now officially say three striker systems need to be fixed. 100%. I mean, like, okay, we are mucking about, right? So we conceded a few goals. That's okay. But I want to see, I mean, like, these kind of score lines, 4-5, 5-4, 6-6, you're going to see, I'm pretty sure we're going to see quite a few of them. Man, can we finish the game 5-all? Come on, guys. Just give him a 5-all. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at it. Bonazali. Sinigo is there. Bonazali says, I'm going to give you the ball. Gets in there. It's a 6-4 scoreline. This is incredible, man. It's been disallowed. Yes. They're just, oh, look at this. This is like an XG foot race. Holy cow. This is like an XG foot race, man. Choo-choo power. Come here, and then after we're struggling because we got the wrong players injured. Oh, we can't tackle anymore, boss. We can't do it. We can't do it. Why did you throw the water bottle at us? That's the kind of game that we have. Conte 3-5-2 to 3-4-1-2. Yeah, go for it, man. Yeah, go for they play. Yeah, you want to try. You want to try. I mean, for now at least, right? Go out there, have fun with your with the 3-4-1-2. 3-4-1-2 is kind of fun. One on up of one, we're gonna work a few things. Throw the boot at them. Players are not accepting. What the hell is going on? Torino put in bloody 9-goal festival going on here. Now let's not look at this. Come on. I want to come out of this. Don't know. I just want to keep on this experiment. After I can go to sleep and then dream of three striker formations. Is that my son crying? Because I just took my son for hepatitis A booster shot, right? So, and a flu vaccination as well. So, I thought I heard him cry, which could be possible if he's not feeling well. And that would mean I have to jump out of here. Just make my own way. Okay, I definitely heard him cry. So I'm gonna have to go and check on him. Okay. So far it looks pretty strong. Definitely very, very strong. So I'm gonna just check out some of the questions that we have on the stream. Just made my own variation. Okay, very good. Players love some motivation. I think so. I shouldn't have been so crazy with the shouts, man. I should not have been so crazy with the shouts because apparently, I'm the kind of guy that likes to throw too many water bottles around. Do you recommend this 3-4-3 timer for low league? No, definitely. I mean, I would recommend 2 striker systems for sure. 3 striker systems are OP if you have the players for it. There are 3 tactics in there. There were 3 strikers. You can use them as a base, tweak it around for your team, and then give it a go. Dalgit, Serbia or Scotland? What do you mean by that? Serbia or Scotland? Oh, tonight, yeah. Scotland, man. Scotland. I'm supporting Scotland. My wife is looking for me. Alright, guys. I want to thank everybody for coming on today's stream. I hope you guys enjoy yourselves. My son is crying. So I need to go and check up on him. So I want to thank everybody for your support coming in the stream. Please hit the like, subscribe button. Share with me your ideas on what you want to see in the live streams. I will get them done. And, leave a comment below as well. Because I want to know what you guys need. Right? Not what I feel like doing sometimes. Right? So tell me what you want to see on the show, and I'll get that done for you guys. I want to thank everybody for popping in, especially Matthias, who popped in on the stream earlier. You fantastic. Jungza, I haven't seen you. Thanks for popping in. Take care, guys. All of you, take care very much. Yesterday we did a defenderless tactic, right? Today we're doing 3 striker systems. I don't know what else we're going to come up the next time. So you guys take care. Have a good one. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.